I didn't have on my 2026 bingo card that this game was going to like fulfill the need that The Sims 4 has left in my life for a quirky life sim. But here we are. Hi, this is Cass from Aussie Cass Plays, and welcome to my little island that I've been making on Tomadachi Life, living the dream. So I came a little bit late to this game, relatively speaking. I think it came out like a month ago. And I've been deep in Pocopia land, and you know what I mean? Who's talking? I started seeing clips from it, and at first I was off put by the art style because it uses Mii's, which, let's be real, you know, compared to your Animal Crossings and your Pocopias, they're not super cute or anything, or realistic. But then I started seeing clips from the game, and I got suckered into it. And it is quirky in the way that The Sims can be quirky, and that Date Everything is quirky, and that really appeals to me. Like, I love cozy games, but I love quirk, and this game quirks all over you. So I've been making, yes, I see you there, Halson. I've been making Baldur's Gate 3 characters on my island. I'll just quickly show you. So if I do this, you'll see I've got two versions of Shadowheart because I wanted the two versions of her from her two different eras, depending on how your choices go in the game because of appearance changes. So I've got Shadowheart, Astarion, I've got Karlach, Gale, who's looking sad, little guy, Lae'zel, Will, Minthara. Some of these characters, if you've only watched my Let's Play, you won't even know who they are, but that's fine. Genevieve, which is kind of a Baldur's Gate 3 spoiler, that is Shadowheart's birth name, so that's her. Alfira the Bard, we've got Halson, we've got Minsk and Jaheira, who, again, if you're only watching my Let's Play, you won't know who those are either. And then we also have Damon, Sazza, the Goblin, Withers, and Arabella the Child. I only just added Arabella. She's living on her own. I'm surprised you can have children living on your own in this game, but you can. So I thought I would just check in with my dudes and dudettes, and you guys can, if you haven't seen sample gameplay from this game, you can kind of get a sense for the quirk. Halson is being annoying. I also really want to see Will, because that pink thought bubble means he wants to discuss romance, which I am always here for.
Got a minute spare for a game of coin spin.
So the thing I love about this is you can paint on their faces, so you can do things like face tattoos. Now, obviously his tattoo is rough. When you look at it, it's rough. But it works at the size that he's at. I do want to like nuance it a little bit more, but I'm using a like joystick to paint on pixel art. It's not my vibe, but that's all right. Let's say let's play.
What do you think it'll be?
Heads or tails?
Heads
Oh, we've got
or
Jaheira's
tails?
face as the head today. I'm going to say heads. I always say heads.
Heads, huh? Let's see if you're right.
So, oh, it is heads. Nice. Halson in this.
It's heads. You win. Narrator Cass.
Halson in this is actually weirdly dating Lae'zel, which is not a match I would have ever predicted. I guess if you played as Lae'zel in Baldur's Gate 3, you could romance Halson technically, but they are like the most mismatched couple I think you could have.
Congratulations.
That's Lae'zel in the background sitting on the fountain looking bored.
It's time for your prize. Go ahead. Pick one of the boxes.
It's also like super problematic when you think about it, because Halson I think is hundreds of years old in the game because he's an elf. Lae'zel is the youngest of the companions. She'd be like early 20s. It's pretty gross. It's giving Twilight, I'm just saying. All right, which box shall I pick? I'm gonna pick this one. I got a love story. Oh, I could have had a capybara. Let's just check in with
Father
him.
preserve you.
You can set catchphrases, so I can give them catchphrases from the game, which I love. I'm going to give you a hamburg steak.
Oh my.
I'll just top him up. Halson in the game, you never see him eat. I just imagine that's how he eats. He's a big boy. Like muscular big, not thick big. He would need to feed, have a lot of protein.
I bet you'd be good at preening once you got the hang of it. Narrator Cass.
So all of the orange text is text I've provided, which I love. I love that you could just, I've seen some really racy stuff, and there's a reason why this game doesn't have like the ability to share online, because people can be incredibly inappropriate. Oh, she's talking about Tara. I just love being able to like customize the characters as much as you can. I didn't love it. I didn't have.
You're a good
Oh my
egg.
god, sorry for talking over you. I didn't have on my 2026 bingo card that this game was going to like fulfill the need that The Sims 4 has left in my life for a quirky life sim. But here we are. So it's lots of fun. All right, let's check in with Will. Will is dating Karlak, which I could see in the game, and I'm willing to accept that as canon. You'll see he's got a little Ifrit that I attempted to draw next to him. That is meant to be Shovel. Don't judge me.
Ooh.
Hey, bud. How you doing?
Ah,
Let me feed you before we talk about romance. I want you to be fed. I'm trying, for the ones that I don't know their all-time favorites, I'm just trying new things with every meal.
oh, thanks.
And I do want everyone to eat, because that's the main way you earn money in this game, is by like fulfilling their needs and making them happy. And there's a piece of armor in the shop that I currently can't afford that I really want to buy before the end of the day, because I'm trying to have all of my characters be dressed like they were dressed in the game, and that's a lot of armor and leather. So the fact that there's like samurai armor there at the moment, I really want it. So when they level up, you can give them gifts. These gifts either are things that they will interact with, or they'll start doing ballet, they'll start doing yoga, that kind of stuff. I've already given him a few. I've been trying to give them things based on their personalities. Will never plays the guitar in game, but I feel like he'd be the kind of guy who would play the guitar. You can give them quirks, like how they interact with other characters. In fact, I'm going to say you walk with a swagger. I feel like that is a Will thing to do. So we'll give him that for his level up. Yep. So this is how you customize them.
What is this feeling? It's as if I'm even more myself, somehow.
I got this feeling.
You know, Karlak and I have been imagining how life would be if we had a baby.
No one's had a baby on my island yet. I'm going to say might be nice because I want to see it. I love that you guys are here with me for this.
Right. The pitter-patter of little feet and all that.
Are we going to do anything about that, or is it just going to happen? I suppose it might just happen off camera. Where is Karlak? Let's track her down. Maybe I'll put them together and they can, like, talk. Oh, she was hanging out with Alfira. Oh, wow. She totally just blanked him. Oh, no, he is following. You can have lunch with them. He's following Karlak for some reason. Well, let's click on Karlak. So she's talking to Alfira.
By the way, you have a lovely voice, Alfira.
I mean, she
Nonsense.
is a
Karlak,
bard.
your voice is so lovely. I could listen to it all day, every day, and never get sick of it.
I'm sorry, Alfira, but you're just wrong. The sweetest music sounds like nails on a chalkboard compared to the sublimity that is your voice.
I just don't agree. Your dulcet tones are so pleasing. I'd have all the voices in every film up over with yours.
I'm starting to get a little peeved, honey. Your voice should be recorded and played to babies as they go to sleep.
Let's just talk about something else.
That seems wise. I could see that being a canon conversation that would happen in the game, because Alfira is a bard and does sing in the game, and Karlak would be willing to flatter her. Alright. Dude, I wanted to give you food.
Huh? Hey,
Hi.
soldier.
Hey, girl. Let's give you... I'll give you some meatballs.
Oh my.
Dun, 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 dun. I think I want to give her an expression for when she's eating. Again, you don't actually see almost any of the characters eat in game, but I could see her saying something like "Grub's up." Do you know what I mean? That there is a cat in the game called Grub, and we won't talk about the cat.
Grubs up.
The good thing is you can also edit it later. So now that I've purchased the before eating thing, I can go in later and change it. There you go.
Grubs up. It's as if that expression was made for me. Will popped the question to me, and I said yes.
You did. I saw it. It was very cute.
All
Alright, well, while we're here...
He-
Sorry, Alfira, I didn't mean to
Hi.
frighten you. She's in a relationship with Damon. Now, Alfira, I've made...
Lately, there's been a lot of sad news, but we can't stick our heads in the sand. We have to bear witness.
Wow, that was very realistic to the real world. So, she canonically is dating... like, she ends up with Lacrissa, who is a female tiefling in the game. I have made everybody on this island pansexual, and I have made Withers and Sazza not interested in dating. I think it was Sazza. Withers and one other not interested in dating. For now. Sazza, I don't know. I thought I would wait until Sazza had more characters that were of a similar height, because I feel like the idea of a really tall character dating a really tiny character gives me the ick. So I didn't want her dating anybody just yet. And obviously, you know, there are implications. I'm going to give this to her to show you guys what it looks like. Look at her. She's like, gimme, gimme, gimme. They will do this when you offer them anything and don't immediately hand it to them, which I love. But this is one of her favorites, and this cutscene is hilarious.
Alright.
This is what I mean about quirk. It is the most ridiculous anime cutscene ever. Like, ridiculous anime. Not ridiculous anime, but ridiculous anime. Love it. Very funny. So yes, she's married to Damon. She could be bi in the game. It's just that you can't romance her because she's not a player character. So we only know that she ends up with a woman. I feel like I've given her all the presents I wanted to give her. I could see her doing ballet, I guess. She's not super physical. I've been using the bubble blower for the mage characters. Like, for anyone that casts spells, I've been giving them a bubble blower to represent the magic. In theory, bards can cast magic, but that's fine. Little quirks. So I think she's got all the quirks. I could give her an eating quirk, I guess. Let's do that. Does she eat shyly? I feel like she'd savor it, to be honest. Nice.
I feel like I'm getting closer to who I truly am.
Perfect, girly. Alright, and I do need to give her some other food because that wasn't enough to fill her up. And like I said, I'm here to earn money. Follow whatever the other thing was with the coffee. I did Google yerba mate, or mate, I don't know how you say it. And it does apparently have caffeine in it. She just likes caffeine, this girl. You know, give her caffeine and she's all over it. Alright. Oh, Will left. Buddy, you could have sat down with them.
Oh, you're at the boat. Well,
He's just staring at her. Okay.
oh,
Okay, bro. Right, I hear someone breathing over here. Let's click on them. Oh, Withers. Now, Withers' headpiece actually goes the whole way around his head, but you can't paint the backs of their heads. I think I'd like to get him like a cowl or something so that we can hide the fact that that headpiece doesn't go the whole way around. He's jumping over shovel. I painted that robe for him, by the way. That is roughly what his robe looks like in the game. I've spent a lot of time on this game already. Look at you go, buddy. Oh, we got a mushroom.
What was that all about?
Yep. For some reason, you've received food.
What can I do
I like
for
that the
you?
game doesn't even pretend to make sense sometimes. Would you like to try a hamburg steak?
I'm afraid I'm not that hungry.
Well then, would you like maybe a dessert or a drink? Can I tempt you with some chocolate cake?
Oh my.
The other thing I've really liked about this game is you set their traits, think like Sims 2 style, you pick them off a sliding scale kind of thing. But then each of them ends up with a personality based on those traits. So far,
I go
they've
by Will.
matched. Do you know what I
It's truly
mean?
a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Like
Will,
the labels
many
that it gives the
thanks for your
characters have matched the
kind
characters in the game.
introduction. I am Withers.
Sorry, buddies, I'm talking over you. I probably shouldn't do that because you might not be able to hear me. Will's lost some infernal iron. He's looking at it for Karlak. Looking for it for Karlak. Let's go to the wishing fountain and cash in our XP. I've completed the leveling up stuff. I think I've completed... I don't know if I've completed the workshop completely or if I've just completed the things that it's currently got available. I assume there might be times when there'll be other things that they might add during updates and stuff, or maybe as I level up. Currently, I'm working on purchasing all of the island decor. These things I think might be seasonal. I think they're, I mean, it says autumn, but I think all of them might be seasonal because I said that I lived in Australia or New Zealand when I set up the island. So it's like Animal Crossing in that respect, that it respects or like adapts. It uses real game time and it adapts to your current location. So we'll get to see what a winter island looks like, which is cool. Thank you. All right, that is my wish. Oh, new travel ticket.
We interrupt your day to bring you this breaking news.
This is Damon.
We have just been informed that a new travel destination has just been made available, effective immediately. Tickets for the iconic scenery tour are now available at the Wishing Fountain, as part of the travel ticket selection. Upon learning of this development, the island's residents reacted with approval and excitement, saying things like, "Can't wait to see all that," and "Are snacks included?" It appears that a wish has been added, so a lucky someone could head out on this trip this very minute. Curious gifters should stop by the Wishing Fountain at their convenience. Thank you for watching. I'm Damon, and that was your breaking news.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I have tended to spend the wishes you get when you unlock travel tickets. Like, I don't always use them on trips. I have used them for other things. But I will, because I'm recording, I will have someone go on a trip just to show you guys. Now, I should tell you, the other people who live together currently, Astarion lives with Minsk. Very strange combination. I called their house the odd couple. They're not dating, they just live together. They're like housemates. Afira's moved in with Damon. Obviously, Karlak and Will live together. And Gale lives with Jahira. And I called their house Sword Meets Sorcery because it's a quote that Gale says in the game. And I thought it was funny. He's not a sorcerer. She does use a sword, but yes. So the ones that have the plane on them are places the characters have visited. So you can see I've unlocked a lot that I haven't done. Why don't we do the next one in the list? We will do this, and you choose one character and then they'll invite friends. So why don't we choose Will? He wants to have a baby with Karlak, and I would like to support him in this endeavor. Although, I'm hoping, because Astarion's dating Jennivel, I'm hoping I can get them together. And Shadowheart's currently not romantically interested in anybody. Astarion had a crush on her at one point, but he never gave me the option to confess his attraction, and eventually he got over it. So I would like to try and pair him off with her off with someone. I was thinking Gale, but I don't really know. Let's pick Astarion, and Hopefully he'll just bring Jennifer and they'll have a cute little date. Or like romantic getaway, I guess, not a date.
Oh, are you really giving me an East Asia tour ticket? Thank you so much. Time to pack my bags.
Oh no, he took Minsk. I hate that. That's fine. They're just bros.
This is Sunrise Peak on Jeju Island. But no way I was getting up that early.
Smile for the camera.
One thing that threw me at first with this game is how much real photography they use. Like stock imagery type photography. So, you know, like this, or there's treasures you can unlock that are just pictures of things. Like I've got a treasure at the moment that is a tap. That kind of thing. It's very random.
Oh, look at these pandas from Sichuan. They really know how to live.
Smile for the camera.
Ah, Victoria Harbour in Hong Kong. What a view.
Smile for the camera.
What happened? It looked like he tripped at the last second there. I don't think I'm going to save those. It's very easy to fill up your console in this game with, like, pictures.
What a day. That was a wonderful trip. Thanks so much for letting me take it. Hey, I brought you a souvenir.
Is it a panda? Ow. Alright, let's feed him. Meatballs. They look suitably vampirically friendly.
I will taste you.
Ooh, he loves it. Not sure what to do with Astarion. He's got quite a few expressions. These are all things he says in the game. So, what a day and keep a blade closer, things he'll say on when you click on him. Careful I bite is another one. I will taste you is something he specifically says when he agrees to bite you, or like he's propositioning you to bite you. And I figured that's food adjacent. What now is another line he says when you click on him. So he has a lot of expressions already. I don't really want to give him money, and I am happy with his outfit. The clothing that you can gift them is free. So let's have a quick look and see. There's bandages. I was thinking I could give those to Withers as an alternative to the outfit I painted for him. This is the one Lae'zel and Minthara are both wearing, so I don't really want to give it to Astarion. Plus, in the game, his default class is rogue, so it'd be more like leather than heavy armor or medium armor. I might give him a shuriken, actually. I like that. And that suits his outfit, and I mean, there aren't shurikens in the game, I don't think. There are like spears and stuff, daggers, but I feel like he would use a shuriken if he had one available. Yes!
Thank you.
Alright, who else wants attention? Shadowheart. Hey girly.
Shah's blessing upon you. Do you have time for a quick chat? I'd like to ask you something. I want to get all my friends together and do something fun. I don't know what exactly we should do, though. What would you do? What's something fun to do as a group?
So these are things that then become dialogue options. So I try and avoid giving the answers I would give, and I choose things that I think would be funny to hear them say. So it needs to be a verb. My friend spent her whole weekend. We've already got dancing. We've got drinking with goblins as an option as well. I was thinking a tiefling party, but that's not a verb. Let's say partying with tieflings. That will work grammatically.
Partying with tieflings?
Nice. The other thing that's really good about this game, sorry, I'm telling you guys this like you probably haven't seen gameplay from it already. You probably have. But if you haven't, it has an option to set pronunciation. So, for example, the way that the game is pronouncing Astarion is a bit weird. but I found that it was compressing that middle syllable with the just default spelling pronunciation. It was like Asturian kind of. It was quite odd. So I've done my best to provide pronunciation to make it sound similar, or like Vlakith was another one that was a problem. Like there's quite a few words that the speech to text or text to speech doesn't get right, but they've accounted for that. So I can spell tiefling correctly, and then if the game didn't say it right, I could provide an alternative phonetic spelling, which is so good.
A whole group of us, all partying with tieflings together. Sounds like a right laugh, narrator Cass.
And the reason why they call me narrator Cass is because I wanted to be Cass, but also in Baldur's Gate 3, the narrator is like the dungeon master for the D&D session kind of thing. I want to give you your favorite. I'm going to skip the cutscene just because we already saw it, but I do have some sweet and sour pork and it will give her a big XP boost.
Worth a try.
All right, we don't need to see the wave splitting animation again, but she'll get a ton of XP for that. And the dress she's wearing was a gift that I gave her last time she leveled up. What shall I give her this time? Ooh, yes. What's it gonna do for her pants? Is she gonna be pantsless? Yes, she is.
Thank you.
Let me just, in clothing, this, you can go in here and change, like choose anything you've already gifted them. I think if I had leather pants, I would put them on her, but I don't. We'll put her necklace back on because she is a religious cleric. And I will switch her, not that you can see them, but I'll switch her socks. I could have her put boots on, but you can't see them under the wide leg pants. I would need to buy her a pair. In fact, why don't I do that? I'm going to buy her a pair of tighter pants. I say this, I'm meant to be saving up. I'm going to buy her some basic trousers because they're not too expensive. Would you wear these trousers with a leather jacket? I mean, I guess you could. Oh, Shadowheart. I'm dressing you appropriately to your character. Deal with it, lady. Let's change you into the boots now. Nice. I feel like that works. All right, Gale, what's up?
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Now, I did with Gale actually paint him a custom outfit as well, which is this one. It's intended to look like the Robe of the Weave, I think it's called. It doesn't look that much like the Robe of the Weave. I'm going to go in and like modify it at some point, but it was the first outfit I painted and I didn't know what I was doing.
I want to be friends with Minthara.
Sure.
So, what should we talk about?
It's you asking.
All right. I'll have a chat with her about an orb.
Minthara would not canonically like Gale. She dislikes him intensely.
Hello, Minthara. Would you like to have a chat about an orb?
Of course.
You know, thinking about an orb always brings an astral tadpole to mind too.
Absolutely. No discussion of an orb is complete without mentioning an astral tadpole too. You know what's up, Gale?
An orb and an astral tadpole. My two favorite subjects. Hey, do you want to be friends?
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Ooh, I can choose nicknames. That's good. So, I'm going to have them keep calling each other Minthara and Gale to their face, but there's an option to say, what would she call him when she's talking to other people? And Minthara in the game, pretty much when you're talking to her as a player character, always refers to Gale as the wizard, said with tones of great disdain.
Have you met the wizard?
Minthara and I hit it off discussing an orb. So now we're friends.
When I talk about an orb, it's as if Gale finishes my sentences.
Nice. Is anyone else wanting attention? Yes.
Up for a cheeky game of coin spin. That coin won't spin itself.
It's interesting we got the same one twice in a row. There's like, I've seen 4 or 5 different mini games that they'll play with you.
What do you think?
I'm gonna say heads. Also, I love that Withers is on the coin.
Heads, huh? Let's see if you're right.
That feels canonically accurate to me. Nice.
It's heads. You win, narrator Cass.
Woohoo.
Congratulations. It's time for you.
Ooh, I got a TV. A sci-fi film. Oh my gosh, there were 2 pets! And one of them was an Eastern quoll, it looked like. I'm so sad I didn't get that. The pets just are like 2D objects that follow the characters around sometime. I've created Scratch, I've created Tara, I've created Boo, although Boo looks ridiculous. Well, I mean, they all look varying levels of ridiculous. I'm pretty proud of Scratch, actually, but Boo looks ridiculous.
Hello?
And I made, because Minthara asked me for a pet, because I wasn't going to give it one. But because she's a drow with a background in worshipping Lolth, who's the goddess of spiders, I gave her a spider. Now, in the game, she doesn't worship Lolth anymore, and that's probably not what she would want. She would squash the spider, but that's all right.
These days, Faerun Island feels like a concrete jungle. I want to connect with nature, maybe even climb a palm tree or 2. Could I ask you to add more plants to the island?
What did you have in mind? Okay.
It will cost $100. What say you, construction superintendent? Shall we get this show on the road?
I'm trying to save up. I'll say yes, but that makes me sad.
All right. Let the construction commence. All done? Oh, it looks so good. Please take a look at it when you have time.
Alright. You better give me money, lady. I'm gonna give her something she likes, because I need the money.
Oh my.
Now, Saz is fairly new to the island, so I haven't finished gifting her the things I would like to gift her. I've given her the toy sword because, I don't think you ever actually really see her fight, but I feel like she would if she could. She would absolutely shank you in the game. Let's see, what do I think? I mean, she is trying to be a spy? Would a camera work, maybe? Yeah, let's give her a camera. I think I only have one other camera on the island, so at least it'll be unique. The other thing I might have a quick look at while I'm here is if there's a better environment for her. That setting is more Act 2, Shadow Cursed Lands kind of vibe. Oh, Jailbird is perfect for her! Because when you meet her, she's in a prison cell! Yes! She's gonna hate it, but that's fine. Oh! She does not. Nice. I got my $100 back.
Wow. This is my dream room. Thank you so much.
Oh, really, honey? You need to raise your standards. I've been trying to get Sazza and Minthara to be friends.
Oh, there goes Minthara.
Oh, she's lying on the floor with Gale. Random? Oh, this is Jahira.
Hmm?
Hey, lady.
What is it? Cup?
One thing I'm actually concerned about with how this game is going to evolve is I haven't disabled aging except on Withers and Astarion. And Jahira and Halcyon are quite old. I've set their ages not to be the ages they would be in Baldur's Gate 3 because they are older than the maximum age that the game will let you go to. This game will only let you have a character be 150. But I'm worried because they're both like 50 to 60, 50, like late 50s, early 60s age. I'm worried they're going to die. I don't know if this game has aging. I don't know. It's fine. Gale, do not hook up with Minthara. That's a terrible idea. So you see what I mean? Jahira, confident individualist. I reckon, given in combat, there's a few different options she has. Let's go with claws out. I feel like that's something she could say when she's angry.
Claws out?
Yep,
Claws out? It's as if that expression was made for me.
it was. So she's wearing a karate outfit because I gave her the karate DVD. So she was obviously practicing karate right before we clicked on her. I need to find the perfect outfit for Jahira. I'm not currently like, she's sniffing
I
at the
can't
toilet.
smell anything.
You're sniffing at the toilet door, lady. So yeah, she's currently just wearing like jeans and a t-shirt. I don't think it suits her at all. All right, what do you want? Oh, you're stuck. I'll bring someone. Who did I say? I said I wanted Sazza to be friends with Minthara. So let's grab her.
Is everything all right here?
Please help me.
Oh, so that's the crux of the problem.
I think you've got it. Just give it a little more welly. Thank you.
I just did what anyone would do. Thanks to you, Minthara and I are really hitting it off.
The one thing I don't like about Sazza's hair is there's no, because Sazza has the side of her head shaved and then she's got the big fringy bit. There's no option in this to be bald with a fringe. If you've got a fringe, you've got hair. So it's quite annoying. I think the next character I'm going to make is going to be Mol, who is another child. I want to make Isabel and Aelin, but I wanted to wait with Aelin because Aelin has wings. These are all spoilers. If you're watching this video and you've never seen Baldur's Gate 3 and you want to play it, everything I'm saying is a spoiler, but hopefully because it's so many words, it'll just like go over your head and it won't spoil you. You won't, like, if you're like me, maybe you won't retain the details, but Aelin has wings. So until I have a wing that I can gift her, I kind of wanted to hold off. So I haven't made her, because you can do paint on their faces, but you can't do anything else. Like you'll see the tieflings, I've given monkey tails for their tails currently. I'm hoping for something a bit more useful later. So let's give her a bubble blower. I'll show you
Thank you.
what I gave her. I gave her the Statue of Liberty figurine.
I wish
Because
Belle
in the
was here
game
right now.
she steals the druid's idol. And
Today's
I
the
thought that
perfect
was
day
pretty
for
close.
dancing.
And that makes me happy. And energetic and bubbly. I mean, that describes Arabella when things are going okay for her. How much money have I got? 561, I can buy it. Oh, and the afternoon market's here. Let's buy the armor first, because I'll be more sad if I miss that. I feel like I could put Will in that, actually. I feel like that would suit him. And I will check out the afternoon market. There's 3 markets a day.
Welcome. We're running a special sale today. Get yourself a duffel coat and skirt combo for 80% off.
I will get 2, because they're cheap.
Cheers. See you later.
Because the way
Make
that
sure
works...
to stop by again tonight.
The way that works is you can gift someone the entire outfit, but you can also give them pieces of the outfit. And I like having the flexibility. That's exciting. Where's Will? Hopefully not making a baby with Karlak, because that would be awkward. Nope, he's over here practicing his karate.
How do you do, narrator Cass?
I want to give you a present. I got a present. Yeah, you've got no clothes on. You're naked from the waist down. Let me just... Can we put some clothes on? I mean, I could give him an outfit, but let's... I reckon the black. Perfect. Yes! I feel like he's getting closer to being Will now. That is so good. I love that. We will check in with whoever wants attention.
Sharp as ever.
Sazza's looking cranky. What's the matter?
Ooh. Os.
Why does she say os? I don't remember setting her to say that.
I got the teensiest bit angry while talking to Minthara.
There. Look, Look, I keep throwing her to Minthara, but it's not working out. I'll just let them bond. Shadowheart wants to play a game, maybe?
I've got a pie in the oven and some free time. Do you want to play Pixel Quiz with me?
Sure.
Here's your first pixelated item. What do you think this is?
Christmas pudding, question mark?
And the answer is some Christmas pudding. Next up, your second pixelated item. What do you think this is?
Fossil.
And the answer is an ammonite fossil. And finally, the last pixelated item. What do you think this is?
Oh god. Sweet potato? It's not Tara. Tara's a cat.
The correct answer is some baked sweet potato.
Oh, I'd totally smash some sweet potato right now.
Congratulations. It's time for your prize.
I'm gonna pick the smallest
Go
one.
ahead, pick one of the boxes.
Because the last 2 times there's been pets in there. So, just before I wrap up, I'll show you the things I've made. They all look ridiculous. Cherry cake, the game asks you to make a cake right at the beginning. Can I actually edit the size on that? Yes, I can. For some reason you can edit the size on food, but you can't edit the size on other things. I wonder if it's the size of the food that they get from it. Like, it's the physical size of the plate, but also maybe the size of the amount of food they get. So like if I set it to be large, it would be a bigger, sort of more filling item. But that's all right. So it gets you to make a cake out the gate. And that was the first thing I made, so it's a bit rubbish. I've made a robe for Withers, which I actually quite like for him. I made a tank top for Minsk that has Boo in the pocket. The tank top itself is black, but I like that it has Boo in the pocket. Obviously, you've seen the robe. I need to tweak that. This is the first thing I made for Karlak. So she's got a tank top with like, because she's got the engine in her chest that's flaming. So I thought having something with flame. I've made a bunch of treasures. I made a D6. I want to make effectively a D20, which can be the artifact, but I haven't got there yet. I made Scratch based on the basic dog model that they have. I just modified him to suit. I love him very much. Boo is basically a pillow with arms. I will redraw him at some point. Tara is the cat model in the game. I drew the wings on and changed the coloring. We have the spider that I made, and we have Shovel, who needs more work. It's the basic outline of Shovel, but it's so hard to do. I made a couple of houses, but I don't super love the way they look. They're really hard to do. Like, I'm using a joystick to move the cursor around. You can apparently on screen draw with your finger. So maybe what I need to try and do at some point is try and like customize the things I've already gifted. I've figured out how to add shading now. So the horns, the tiefling horns were originally flat and now they look round because I added the shading to them. So I will go in with Shovel and Tara and Scratch, for example, and even Boo, and add shaving to make them look rounder. But I'm just going to level up, I think. I would love to hear from you guys. Are you playing this game? And if you are, what theme have you gone for with your island? And how are you finding it so far? If you're not playing it, I'd love to hear what you guys think. I'm planning, because you can have, I think, up to 70 Miis on the island, which is a lot. I'm just unlocking things I don't have already. You can have up to 70 Miis. I was thinking the Date Everything characters to add once I run out of Baldur's Gate 3 characters, because I'm not going to make 70 Baldur's Gate 3 characters. I was also thinking maybe my Ditto and I was thinking maybe my character from Animal Crossing. The only thing with her is her name is Cass, so I don't know what I would call her. I could just call her Villager, but that's a bit naff. So, you know, I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. I'm really enjoying this game, like, so much. It is so fun and quirky and weird, and I love that I get to be creative by, like, painting on the characters and, you know, changing the way they appear and stuff. I'm really enjoying it. If you want to see more content on Tomadachi Life, Living the Dream, let me know in the comments down below. And I'm going to wrap this one up here. If you've enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands. And I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.